Going live. We going live. What's good? What's good? What's good? Where y'all at? I know y'all off work, man. Once again, we got some interesting conversation. I guess if it's interesting. This one here is on Clown Time. And y'all know how I do. When it come to my peoples, man. My brothers, my friends. People that's real, people that show love, people that show other people love. And don't get no praise for it. You know, the internet is nasty, man. YouTube is nasty. But you know, I'm for it when it comes to that. I'm for it. But the internet is nasty, man. It's a bunch of clowns out here, man. And one thing I want to say before I get started. A lot of people here on this internet, when y'all be hearing these clowns talk, and this ain't directed to nobody, but you know, if the shoe fits, wear it. But if y'all hear people on these internets, on these YouTubes, podcasts, with mostly clickbait or stuff that just don't make sense, and you know it don't make sense, but they try to make it sound like it makes sense, if that makes sense. And y'all be listening to it, and then y'all comment on it as if y'all really listening to something that really is ignorant, and you know it's ignorant in your mind. You got to, and if you don't, that means you are an ignorant person yourself. And I don't like to call nobody ignorant if they not, but if you show me ignorant tendencies, then I got to call it how I see it, because that's crazy. It's crazy. I'll see something and I see it start talking stupid. If it ain't pertaining to one of my friends, then I don't care. I'll just pass it by. I'm not entertaining that bull crap, especially talking about another person, another woman, another man, especially when they got other good qualities that you can talk about. So I know negative energy, negative news travel quicker than positive news. You won't get that many clicks. I get it. But if you got to base your stuff off negativity, you don't need to be in this game, man. Go find yourself somewhere else to make some money. Because it's crazy. Out here assassinating people, characters, and making this stupid stuff up. And this thing I'm about to show y'all, I ain't even going to show it to y'all, really. I'm going to just let y'all hear it in the background, like background noise. But y'all, you know, turn it up loud as you can to hear it. I'm going to turn it up loud as I can to hear it because I don't want to get copyright strikes and all that stuff. So I'm going to just let y'all hear some stuff. But it's just crazy that a person would take their time out. And then, you know, some people was even commenting on the up under this podcast episode. I'm gonna let y'all hear saying that was good journalism because he's showing pictures and all. Anybody could piece pictures together and edit it up and sit back and talk throughout the whole segment of it and make it sound like you're talking about something. And it's stupid. And I'm not saying it just because it's one of my friends. I'm just saying, when I see him talk about any other people and it be stupid, I turns. And I like to look at other channels. I like to support other channels when they do stuff. So I always, you know, I surf through the YouTube stuff and see what's interesting out there, you know, and like me on certain things that I don't know what's going on out there. So that's why I do it. So we got this guy. His name is, the show is called Docz Daily. And I guess the guy that's doing the talking, his name is Sean. Sound like a real bozo. real live bozo, talking and don't know what he talking about, talking just to hear self-talk, and once again doing negativity conversation just for clickbaits and trying to assassinate my friend character. Straight up corny. That don't even make no sense. But you know, we're gonna do a little breakdown with some of this stuff. And mind you, he talk about my boy Damon Dash. Mind you, and he's talking junk and then about, and at the beginning he's saying he ain't trying to trash Dame name, but start going into talking stupidity. So that means you trashing. And then at the end of it, at about 45 minutes in, 45 minutes and 48 seconds, he gonna say he ain't saying nothing bad about Dame. But did a whole episode talking about the brother. Like, what are you talking about? But this is what I'm gonna let y'all hear some of the beginning.
But ain't nothing funny though. Dame Dash just now realizing that he was getting played the whole time. He actually thought there was a friendship between him and Jay-Z. Sometimes it takes for a sucker to ride all the way to the top if that's where you're trying to go. And Jay-Z knew it when he met Dame Dash for the first time. Arrogant guy, bifocals, bunch of money, a sweet lick.
See right there, I had to pause it right there. If I was Jay-Z, I'd be offended by clown dude. Saying when he met Dame, he knew that he was gonna basically rob Dame from the whole beginning. Arrogant guy, this guy got money, and he knew he was gonna rob him. Bifocals, he's wearing gazelles. Those are top-notch glasses, if he didn't know that. I don't know the guy. They don't show his face. He's just a voice, I guess. I've heard some of his stuff before, but I never really paid no attention because a lot of it wasn't really interesting to me anyway. But, you know, saying little stuff like that, I would be offended for somebody saying that. And I know, you know, Jay-Z don't care. It don't matter to him. Because homie don't know him. And if he did, he still don't care. But I would be offended. And I'm just saying that to say, for a person saying that about a person like Jay-Z, robbing a person, that means you taking all his accolades away from what he really did and earned. That's crazy to me. That's the only thing you doing. You taking away from what was said, what was earned. Facts. Shout out. Mr. Ninja for life. So, how you gonna talk trash about a person and then in the same token say another person robbed them, basically, is what you saying. You sound ignorant. So this Docz Daily clown, man, I don't get your perspective or what you thought that was supposed to mean, but you need to do your homework and your research a little bit better. First of all right, that good journalism that you got is real stupid. That ain't journalism. That's ignorance. Straight ignorance. Then he gonna go on to say, Dame, you know, he didn't like black women. He didn't like black women. So we'll get to the Leah thing. First of all, Leah was a black woman. You know, he even tried to say a few things that Dame stole Jay-Z girl, however it may go. You know, everybody know about that conversation in life, but in real life, Aaliyah chose Dame. She liked Dame. Jay-Z and her was not an item. From what I heard, they might have hung out. Jay-Z tried to wanted to date her or whatever, but she chose to like somebody else. A woman have the right to choose who she like. If one of my friends, if I was dating a woman and we didn't, you know, see eye to eye and she really liked somebody else, that was a part of my team, that was with me or whatever. Cool. We don't have no real thick skin into what we was doing. We was seeing what was up. And if they like, she like one of my friends, then so be it. I wish both of them, luck, happiness, whatever. It is what it is on that note. And I'm not gonna be mad. I'm not sabotaging a bunch of a big company, money, whatever. And I'm not saying that's what Jay-Z did. I'm just saying that's what I would do. I'm not I'm not sabotaging a big company. I'm not losing no money. I'm not gonna be mad at my boy. Go ahead. She chose you. That's what it is. Wish y'all the best of luck. And that's just how it goes. Now, being that, this Sean guy on the Docz Daily thing saying Dame didn't like black women, that was a black woman, right? Then he says, all the other women that he had. Then he's saying that all the other women that, Dame had after that basically was white women. And he wasn't paying attention. And, basically they got him for his money. It was getting him for his money. The payout was going to be big. Hold up, what else he said? He was saying, yeah, that's why the child support was a huge payout, because you're dealing with those type of women. It doesn't matter when it comes to child support. When it comes to child support, you paying according to your financial, your finances. Let me put it that way. That's how they base child support, not off the color of a woman. So you sound ignorant. And then he's showing pictures of Rocky, which is Dame's wife as we speak. She's not white, brother. She's Spanish. She's Spanish. And in real life, a lot of people, got their beliefs in what type of women to marry and culture and all that. If a man pick whatever he like, if a woman pick whatever they like, and they can make it happen and make the best of it, then so be it. That's nobody's business for you to be talking like that. And not only that, Dame's wife, she came with all her own everything. Her own everything. She didn't need Dame for anything. Dame speak about that a lot in a lot of interviews, man. He with her for love. And she's a great woman, good woman. Great qualities, brains. She bring a lot to the table. So you don't know what you're talking about when you're talking in that manner. Then you want to say what, Rachel Roy, as if she took him down the road. He took that woman clothing company and invested his money into his woman, and made millions, multi-millions with that woman, with his ex-wife, the woman of his beautiful daughters that he loved dearly. What is you talking about, bro? You sound crazy. And you ignorant for putting something like that on the internet. That's the only thing you could come up with to talk about a man? Like, that's crazy. Where you get that from? He put a lot of money into that, into his ex-wife and her business and her company, as a man should do. If he got a woman that's making moves and they love each other, why not put his money into the woman that he with and love? She ain't take him for no money. Now, whatever they had going on after the fact, it happens in life. Women get mad when y'all get divorced. It happens. And there's always the woman that come out on top when you sign them papers in a marriage, that contract. And they basically be the ones to get whatever they ask for normally. But I ain't even going to get into that because he came out victorious on that. I'll let him tell that. I'm not going to tell his business, but just trust and believe he ain't take no lick with that one. So you out here putting out false narratives of stuff you don't know what you're talking about, and looking like you are a great journalist. You are foolery. You are a troll. You are a clown. That's a fact. Machiavelli. That's a fact. A lot of people need to keep their mouth closed and mind their business, man. For real, for real. Because you sounding crazy. Nothing you said makes sense. Then you saying that he was broke. Jay-Z took him for everything he got. How could you? Yo, let me explain something to you about Harlem and Harlem guys, real official Harlem guys. It ain't about being broke. It's about bouncing back to where you was at. And first of all, he was never broke. So, and what might be broke to you ain't broke to him, or whatever you think is broke to him, definitely probably broke to you. But broke was never even a category. Let me give y'all a story, man. A couple years back, when Dame disappeared, he was over in LA. My boy Jay Black got in touch with him. He told me, I'm in LA, man. Just come through. I'm back. He was over in China, one of them where he had his art galleries at. He had art galleries. He was traveling the world. He fell back, let everybody do all that talking, because he's the type that don't care what nobody say about him. And I speak up for him because that's my bro, and he did a lot for me and my team and a lot of other people that I know. And a lot of people always be trying to trash my bro name, but he don't got time to feed into it. But I'm here for the BS, man. For real, for real. I ain't really with that. I don't like to see nobody talk nothing about my friends when I know they did good and do good for people out here, man. Because that's crazy to me. Then you got these groupies like this Sean, Doc, what is Docz Daily. Appreciate that. Machiavelli. The Don. Appreciate that, man. But, you know, so, you know, he told me, over in LA, man, you could come through, man. Y'all come through. So Black tell me, yo, Dame over in LA, man, you want to go to LA? I'm like, yeah, let's roll out. So we break out, we go to LA. And this is when everybody was talking that crazy about it when the breakup happened. It was about a year later or after, whatever. You know, Black found out where Dame was at. And when he found out where he was at, so we get booked some flights and we go to LA. We get to LA, he sends the chauffeurs out to come and get us. The chauffeurs come out, come pick us up from the airport, take us to his house. I get to the house. And this is in the midst of when everybody was doing all that talking about him broke and all the dumb talk when him and Jay broke up. So we get over to the house. I'm looking around like, whoa. We get to the house, it's a pool in the middle of the house, in the middle of the living room. The butlers and the chefs in there cooking it up. The lady chef in there cooking it up. The masseuse, the lady that, you know, the people that do the massages, they had the massage table. They get a massage whenever you want. Like, I couldn't tell. I'm looking around like, where's this conversation coming from that Damon Dash is broke? Because I can't tell. And not only that, he got that house right there just to be close to his kids. Because he had his other house, which is another big mansion with a big movie theater in it, in Malibu. So a lot of people just be talking and be talking. Not only that, so years later, things go by. We start running around. We started running around a little bit. And he was in New York with his art gallery in New York. So we get to it, you know, we go to New York. We tell Dame, yo, man, yo, you should come to North Carolina, man. And he wanted to come. He was going to rent a Sprinter van to come to North Carolina. And we like, man, we ain't going to do that. We was going to do it at first. But then my homeboy had a Sprinter van, custom made, only one made. And I told him what we wanted to do. And I'm like, Dame wanted to spend all this money. I'm like, nah, that's my bro. Even though he got it, we not doing that. For what? We went and got the custom-made van from my brother, Jabbo, RP. And Dame jumped in the van, came down to North Carolina just to look around to see what was going on, and he fell in love with North Carolina. Not only that, he met my nephews, my son, a few of these other cats. He put about 2 or 3 different crews, entities, whatever you want to call it, put him in position to do things, working with him with the liquor. He got behind them, pushing their music. People had a little bit of clothing line and things going on. He helped them out mentally, you know, giving them pointers what to do for the fashion, but let them all hang around while we was on tour, running around. He said, all right, I'm gonna stay down here for a while. Fell in love with it, bought a mansion out here. We got a mansion, rented a mansion out for a whole week, and me and my brother Jay Black. Dame liked the mansion so much he ended up buying the mansion. We shot 6, 7 videos, 2 movies. We did all that in 1 week. And he was just finishing the Honor Up movie. He was finished with it. That's why he was in New York. I forgot about that. And if you look at the Honor Up movie, it's a lot of his friends in there. Because old boy said Dame never looked out for the hood. So this is why I'm breaking this part here down. How much of the hood he looked out for. A lot of those guys, actors in there, are new actors. A lot of them guys in there is his homeboys that never had an acting job, never been in a movie before at all. That's a fact. Machiavelli, he said, Machiavelli the Don said, Dame name alone carries weight, and that's a fact. So, we had Murder Mook with us. Murder Mook jumped in the van, came down. We all ride in the van together. He bought the producers, his whole camera crew, bought his camera, $150,000 camera, bought all that down. We out there filming. He giving these kids hope, these young boys hope. And not only that, turned out we had a single that was running around, start getting so big and popular just for us running around. All because of this man's presence, of what he came to do. And he didn't ask, well, should I say, we didn't ask him to do none of that. He asked to come. And he heard some of the music, and he kept hearing it. He heard one of the singles, which was like, and it's called Chasing Money. We about to re-release that. It's on YouTube. AR Wings, Chasing Money. Dame directed it. The movie that we shot, we gonna utilize it for the soundtrack still. The movie called Coach. Dame is in the movie. He played a rapper that was, a big superstar rapper, and started treating his crew a little messed up, and they kidnapped his wife. You only get to see all that, but it's actually in the video. But he came down and spread love. Before he left, he just finished spreading love, shooting $1 million movie, which is Honor Up. If y'all haven't seen it watching this, make sure y'all go and check it out. It's on Tubi. It's on his new network, America New. That's another thing. He got the America New network with commercials. So if you ever do business with him, you're getting paid a check. So make sure y'all pay a lot of that some attention. Who's broke doing all this network stuff? And then, he's running around on tour with a few other artists that he's putting in position right now as we speak. One of them preferably Nicolette. So, you're speaking about stuff that you don't know what you're talking about. And really, you do know what you're talking about, but you choose to talk about something ignorant, and you choose to talk about something that's false, calling somebody broke and talking about Jay-Z robbed him from everything. If I was Jay-Z, I would take highly offense to that. Because how you talk about somebody robbed somebody, like as if you know what was going on. Like, you talk stupid. And I'm only addressing this because, like, negative energy travel fast. So I want to make sure I be right up on you right now with this. So this will be right behind you to let you know and let the people know, let the world know that you is a clown. And stop all of that. Because the man feed a lot of people. Still is feeding a lot of people, have fed a lot of people, and a lot of people did him dirty. He put people on, and then a lot of people disappear and take their whatever he gave to them and disappear. Why you don't speak about that? Call people out about what they did to him after he put them in position. And so what if he talk tough? And when you pay the way to do what you want to do, you gonna talk tough. People in them corporate offices, I say it all the time, talk crazy to their staff. Done seen it. All these lawyer offices, a lot of them get talked to crazy. So don't be acting like just because he was talking arrogant or whatever, or he joke on people. That's what we do from Harlem. We joke about who hat the best, whose sneakers is the best, and your earring don't cost more than mine. Everybody does that. He can't help it that the spotlight is on him. And he's a big face in the world, so people target that. Everybody does that. So stop it. Everybody in the hood knows somebody in the hood that a girl didn't choose them, she chose somebody else. It happens. But you ain't never heard nobody really literally say that he went out straight up and just took their money, robbed them and all that. Yeah, he got lawsuits. Sometimes things don't fall in your way. But we do know that them people that sued him for the 800 and something, whatever thousand, they really robbed him for his movie. And a lot of people know that. And then try to set him up with a woman in his house. Luckily, he had the cameras in there and caught the woman stealing out of a bag. And that went out the window. So know what you talking about before you talking about somebody, man. Whoever you are. Because you a clown, my dude. Like, you a clown, man. Your voice sounds stupid. And I see you got a little following, all that, but you corny for that, man. Use your big following to talk about somebody good things that they doing, man. You using it just to try to get clicks and likes and get you a couple dollars by sabotaging somebody else's name. You corny, man. Docz Daily, you corny. Sean, whoever you is, you corny. For real. And Big Boosie said that. Straight like that. But yeah, man, y'all make sure y'all share, subscribe, hit this joy. Hit me up on my Instagram. The Real Big Boosie. My other one got hacked. A lot of people been looking for that one. I Am Big Boosie. Got hacked, but starting over, it is what it is. Everybody's still around. The Real Big Boosie. And then y'all get to see the new things that we got going on that I'm doing and all that, because there's definitely big things on the way. Working on the liquor, bringing the Kalaka back, the world's first dark vodka. That's coming back. We putting that together as we speak. So y'all be prepared for it, man. I just wanted to come out here and address a few things, man. Because I don't like corn dogs. I don't like fake people that talks about people. With that, what's the word Dave say? Chatty patty. You chatty pattying, and then you putting a bunch of videos and pictures. Then you got Jay-Z talking in slow motion, man, sounding awesome. You got the man sounding crazy, dog. If your stuff is legitimate, leave it as is. Let the voice play all the way through. You way out of line with your movement. You way out of line with your movement, man. If you ain't got nothing good to say about real people that do things for people out here, real people that take care of theirs, find you something else to do, man. Other than that, we can revisit this conversation, man. That's it. Y'all make sure y'all share this. Hit that notification button. Your boy Big Boosie, man. Street Knowledge Podcast. Y'all know how I do. I just heard that what's the rapper name? Just got locked up by the feds, man. And that's sad, man. Damn, man. It's sad. And I don't really be watching and listening to all this rap stuff, but somebody just hit me with it. B the homie from Florida, man. But it's sad. It's sad. They trying to sabotage hip hop, man. Once y'all start getting into this into this rap world, y'all got that street stuff, man. Y'all gotta leave it alone if that's what it is. Hopefully, it's not nothing major. But when the feds come to your house, 9 times out of 10, it could be crazy, especially if he's the one that's looking like the big face or the big man of his situation. If they coming to get him, then that's not a good one. But I'm gonna do my research for it, and then I'm gonna come back and we're gonna chop it up a little bit about that. And I have make sure I have the name and everything right and all that, because y'all gotta watch what y'all doing out there, man. You gotta pick a poison. Once you go to that rap world, all that street essence, it gotta go. Now you can talk about it, but if you ain't doing it, then you good. Talk about your past tense, or sometimes your past tense might get you in trouble too. But yeah, I'm signing out. Your boy Big Boosie, Street Knowledge Podcast, man. I'll see y'all. Bankervelli to Dawn, that's a fact. Appreciate you, homie. Cincinnati in the building.